If I had to sum up the New Canaan Community Foundation in one word, I would say local.
Impactful.
Community.
Empowerment.
Necessary.
Professional.
Inclusive.
Crucial.
People.
Family.
Foundation.
Effective.
Partner.
Amazing.
Sharing.
Commitment.
Window. And the reason I chose that word is it's a window into the community, and it's a window into its citizens and its activities. And you can look through that window from either side, from the organization's perspective or from the individual's perspective.
The New Canaan Community Foundation is a geographically organized charity so that people who live in our area can work together to improve the quality of life for our residents and for our neediest neighbors. So people who live in New Canaan can contribute to the foundation financially, support us with their volunteer time, all in the interest of making our community the best it can be. And it's very important for New Canaan to have its own community foundation because New Canaan residents come together and work together to make our community and our surrounding towns the healthiest, most successful communities they can be from the unique perspective of a New Canaan resident. So we care about everything from arts and culture and recreational opportunities down to the basic safety net services that need to exist in our community and in our neighboring towns to support all of our residents.
New Canaan is a small town, but it has great needs, and to be part of a bigger community foundation would mean that our needs are sort of swallowed up.
And as I was looking through this 2014 year annual report, it says community is more than where we live, it's how we live. And so if New Canaan Community Foundation can be independent and have control how this money is given out to our local charities and scholarships, it's really important.
It is essential for New Canaan to have its own community foundation, primarily because I find in many of our other grant giving opportunities, as soon as somebody sees our zip code, 06840, those grants do not come to us.
The Community Foundation has a staff of 3 people, so we rely really heavily on volunteers to do all kinds of tasks.
One of the best ways to get involved with the foundation is our annual grant review process, where we actually have teams of volunteers that go visit every grant applicant organization, and we see hands-on the work they're doing and how important services they provide to our community. And it helps us make very educated decisions with our grant dollars.
Offer them an educational piece while we get from them a philanthropic piece. So the volunteer, cadre could not be overstated. They're just that essential.
One little girl was wearing the same outfit to school every day, and her classmates noticed and were starting to tease her. And the social worker called us and said, I don't know if you can help, but this little girl is having to wear the same outfit every day to school, and her family doesn't have the money to buy her any more clothes. So that day, we went and got gift certificates to several local stores so that she could go shopping for the first time and pick out an outfit for herself. And then a week later, when I got a call from that social worker who said, this child is dressed head to toe in brand new clothes and has the biggest smile on the playground I've ever seen. That's how we knew we made a difference.
New Canaan Community Foundation has been very helpful over the years. A recent project was installing a solar panel on our fawn barn. So in the winter, this panel allows us to keep the water bowls warm and unfrozen for the fawns that are in residence of that pen. Wildlife in Crisis was founded in 1988 with a mission to help people deal with wildlife issues. Every spring we raise hundreds and in fact thousands of baby birds and baby mammals that are orphaned.
Well, at Staying Put, we're a member-based organization and we're volunteer-driven. Our mission is to help seniors in our town stay here, stay safely, and live confidently in their homes, actively engage in the community as they age.
We have a very good relationship with the Community Foundation as our organization, Staying Put. When we first started, we started without an executive director, we had no employees, and we were just seniors helping seniors. We decided to hire an executive director. So we went to the foundation and asked her to help us with her salary for the first year. And Cynthia Gorey was all over it. She said, this is one of the greatest ideas I've ever heard.
We've really put a focus on empowering youth, strengthening family, and building community on every health education topic. I have seen numerous grant recipients yell, jump up and down like we do when we get grants from the Community Foundation. But the support that it provides, I think, begins with actually the grant writing process. It causes all of us as organizations to actually really streamline and determine, okay, what is it that we need to accomplish? What type of money do we really need to do that? And where might there be redundancy? Where might there be another organization that might be doing what we're doing, and therefore, can we collaborate?
What we have been doing is actually servicing youth and families in the community and actually helping them live a more independent life towards being successful, whatever that means in their eyes, whether that's helping them accomplish their dreams and their goals and making that reality for them, but more specifically making sure that they're able to be self-functioning and able to do it themselves after we're no longer in the picture. We have residential programs, and when Hurricane Sandy came, all power was cut off in the city. There were no lights, people were without water. There were several different things going on. And I remember the New Canaan Community Foundation actually stepping up and donating generators to our residential programs. Being able to provide the generators, it said a lot. It said that we care. It said that we are in this for the right reasons. And again, I want to stress that they were the only people, the only agency who stepped up. We didn't ask them, they just did it out of the kindness of their hearts. There aren't too many agencies like that anymore.
We just moved from Stanford to New Canaan, and I wanted to give back to the community of New Canaan for being so nice to me. So I felt a great way to do that would to join the Young Philanthropist Group.
Our Young Philanthropist program is truly a unique program that, because we serve one small town, we can do really hands-on programming like our Young Philanthropist program. It was established in 2007 by a group of moms mostly, who felt that there were a lot of opportunities for their kids to do hands-on volunteering in town through other organizations, but not a chance for them to really learn the big picture of charity and philanthropy. And so what do these nonprofits do? How do they get their money? Why is it important to support them with your money as well as your time?
Our family started in YPF in 2008 when it was first created, and we've participated every year since then. Had a child involved every year. And it's funny, when they start out, they're tentative, they sit in the back of the class, they don't want to raise their hand, and by the end of their senior year, they're the leaders of the group. So there's an obvious growth and maturity as a result of this program. But it also, more importantly, instills a feeling of philanthropy and how important it is. And it's a real game changer for parents who are trying to teach their kids about the importance of giving back and the difference that it makes.
Giving money, philanthropy, and doing good deeds is a reflex, it's a muscle. And if you train the muscle early, like if you skateboard or if you ski or whatever, giving to people who need help just becomes a reflex. And I think that why not start early?
I think what's What's great about the Community Foundation is that many people in New Canaan have specific organizations that they that they give directly to or that they're involved with as volunteers. And so what's nice about the New Canaan Community Foundation is that it's a way to not only support those organizations, but support a much broader set of organizations within Fairfield County.
As a donor, I feel my dollars are just impactful in a real way, and I think the foundation is a great vehicle for my investment.
Without the Community Foundation, our community would not feel like home.